it's actually the people that are the permanent institutions and the companies come and go. So, I mean, talking about the human element, right? I admire my dad in a lot of ways and I look up to him, but one of the things that he said that just really like shifted my way of thinking about things was, he was saying that as he was toward the end of his career, reflecting back on it, he said, listen, I used to always kind of think of companies as these like big permanent institutions. He worked with companies like Ingersoll Rand and, Lockheed Martin, like all of these kind of like big, recognizable, long-standing companies, right? And he said, I used to think of these companies as permanent institutions, and we as people get jobs within those companies, like the people come and go and IBM continues on, right? But he was like, as I look back on my career and kind of the twists and turns it's gone through, I realized that I had that totally backwards. And it's actually the people that are the permanent institutions and the companies come and go.
Wow.
Companies change ownership, companies go in and out of business with any particular industry niche or vertical or space that you operate in. It's a community, right? Like it's a small community of people. And those people are, if you stay in the same career, they tend to be there for most of your career. And so really, as much as you try to do right by your employer or your company, you gotta always do right by your people and the people around you, whether or not they're like coworkers, employees, competitors. This is like we're all humans.
That's a
That
great
that quote
quote.
just really resonated with me, and I try to remind myself of it all the time, especially when, like, business is taking us down funny twists and turns.
What a fitting way to end that with such a powerful quote.